team captains here, and I think Jay's gonna win anyways. I don't think Mitchell has a chance.
I've been away from the series so long, or at least from like boxing areas, so I haven't seen these guys play that much lately. I mean, the last time I played Jay was at West Coast Warzone 3, and then I'm not gonna like talk out my ass. I went back and forth, and he like killed me like the last 3 maybe. But DJ is a punk, and I know he's only gonna be worse than AE against Rufus. Like
you know what? People ask me, you know. People tell me, "Oh, AE's asked for Ryu." I'm like, you know what? That's,
don't
I'm gonna play him.
Don't listen to them.
I'm not gonna listen to nobody. Y'all can jump on.
I think that the Rufus versus Ryu matchup. I think Ryu has complete control because I was playing people at like every time I go to like round 1.
Okay.
Like I'll play like a random Ryu and then like
you see subtle differences.
It's like I see the difference between like
his dragon
punches are better. I think against Rufus.
Okay.
I really
more
do
range
think so.
or damage.
I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, everyone has to play.
It's kind of weird. Like that take like high up and then like how do you hit me when I'm way over here? But back to the match. Two top players in San Diego.
You know what I noticed about Jay's DJ? He pressed the buttons very slow just to make sure he gets every short and jab. Like dit. Just watch it. It's very you know, predictable. And this is when Mitchell Stark gets in his offense on. So this is gonna be the difference between Final Aura and Steinmania and the Cammy character. Not to say who's better. I just wanted to show you the differences in playstyle. You know.
I would have doubted, man. No doubt in that, man.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. So this is where Mitchell loves his characters to be right in the corner. He has meter. He can go out if he does something stupid. Wow.
That was pretty.
Good round for Mitchell, you know?
Pretty big win for Mitchell, yeah.
Will the tide of battle turn? Fight!
Oh, nice.
You should play this like with backup on the sonic booms, but Mitchell's obviously in his face is ripping in the new one. I don't know if DJ wants to do the flash kick, which kills most like half the characters jump in, but like I said, I haven't seen these guys play in a long time. So.
I think what's gonna happen with AE, I wish it would have came out before freaking Evo, but I guess because of the Marbles marketing strategy, it wouldn't have been a good idea. So you're gonna have to wait, which is I guess is okay. So what's gonna happen? AE home console will get. I don't know if they're gonna get minor changes. Who knows? They have one opportunity because I think AE might be the last version. All right. There's no reason why to bring out more characters, you know, in AE.
Well, they might. Yeah, it seemed like it would be the last one.
I mean, literally, this could be the last version of vanilla, of whatever, yeah. Street Fighter 4. This could be the last one.
I really don't think if they do plan on 5, it's probably gonna be a while.
Well, that's what I was saying. Like, if you're gonna make, well, then you have SD, you know, Tekken versus Street Fighter, which.
Well, I think the point you're going to is that they should just try to do it 2, like add on like, hey, let's make like Super Street Fighter 4 championship. You know what I mean? Like that.
Well, the thing is like. People always say, "Oh, AE is not going to come to console." I'm like, you guys are smoking crack. Of course, it's coming to console.
Yeah, they have to. They're not patient. That's what I think.
You know,
like there's no freaking reason why this game's not coming out.
This is true. Last I checked, it's been on every Street Fighter has been on every console since 1991,
even
guys.
The crappy ones. Okay,
even the MS-DOS. Go on YouTube and look at MS-DOS. I didn't even know Street Fighter was on 8-bit Nintendo. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be there, man.
I think it was on Game Boy. Yeah, so I don't want to hear that jazz.
And Capcom doesn't want to.
Lose money.
They want to make money.
Is Mitchell like in that ass right now?
Did he win one already?
No. Wow, look at that. I like that. Yeah, so I'm thinking probably after Evo, AE is going to come out, and hopefully people will see where they really stand as a playing Marvel. They're all going to drop. You know, people like Sanford Kelly, you know,
he's really angry.
He's really salty about the game right now, and like literally, from one of those Marvel legends actually saying, you know, it's ass, but he said he's gonna play it. So I don't know. It's just I can see how people think that Street Fighter is boring, and you know, but look, it's chess, you know.
You know the sad thing is, do you know what the #1 arcade game in Japan is?
It's Virtua Fighter.
Tekken 6.
Is it okay? One of those.
Yeah, one of those.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
And you know how we talk about that, and it's like it's nowhere to be found inside, like in America. You know what I mean?
Right, and Tekken's actually
Tekken is a great game. I'm not trying to like SCT, but it's a great game, man.
But it's hardly, you know, like I was talking to Tekken Tim, is like, you know, when was the last real Tekken tournament in San Diego.
When was the last over 10-person Tekken tournament? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can tell you, like, the last, man, besides, like, Comic-Con, because it's, like, you know, it's free, but, like, when people paid, I think the last one was, like, Paradise Hill Showdown, like, no, like, I came at a Ranbat back when I threw at my house, and, like, there was 20 people, and half those people came from LA. That was a big showing.
Wow.
For San Diego. But now it's just, like, you gotta, like, hold a gun point so it's head to force him to play, man.
All right, well, let's switch it up a little bit. MK9. If you guys get a chance to watch Eris's review on MK9, it's hilarious. Because he had the demo. He got the PSN demo version.
What, is it bad or good?
It was hilarious.
No, as in, did he like it or did he hate it?
He has to get. There's some things that are just non-Street Fighter-ish. They're non-Tekken-ish.
I told myself I'd play that game if it's.
He's ready to go. He got his stick for MK9. You know, I think I may be able to play that game because the combos are really slow. I think I can do that. You know, we'll see. You know, like I would rather play MK9 than Marvel.
I probably would too.
You know,
I'm gonna have a
the game looks beautiful, but as it becoming a serious contender for a fighting game in a tournament has yet to be decided. I mean, you're talking about a block button. You're talking about fatalities. You're talking about like launchers. There's launchers in there and different combos in there.
Man, they look pretty long combos.
Oh, you think you're gonna be hosting MK9 at?
I really do. I will. Like, to me, like I watched the trailer. That looks so awesome, man. Like,
that's a fighting game.
The fatalities and everything. It looks so cool. Like, I mean, but then, like I said, you know, just like Marvel, maybe people are gonna be all about it. And wait until a major. That's
Mortal Kombat, though. When was the last time Mortal Kombat was a serious game? That's what you have to really ask yourself. Like, when was Mortal Kombat and the Evo? Never. I mean, aside turning.
Yeah, it was like, you know, I think Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 at West Coast Warzone 3 had a bigger turnout than Tekken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I think MK versus DC at West Coast Warzone 3 had a bigger turnout than Tekken.
Wow. Well, there's a major tournament for MK9. I forgot where it was, but there is an official, like...
Yeah, no, people like in the East Coast and maybe like the Atlantic area, they love that game. They're all about that game, man. And it's like, someone that has never seen Mortal Kombat at a high like tournament play, and I watched it at West Coast Warzone, I was amazed, man. I was like, wow, this game is pretty intense. You know what I mean?
We'll see. I'll play it, you know. But then again, it's all about replay value of like I see. I can wait like 3 days and not play Super, and play it and still have the same fun, you know.
And again, we gotta wait. You know what I mean? Gotta wait until it comes out.
Well, you know, like what's gonna happen, or is Capcom gonna keep updating the same game, or are they gonna like look at ST and Third Strike? They stopped. In Marvel 2, they stopped for 10 years. Like how long do you have to go until you actually keep updating the game? And what is this? All right. Mitchell is on fire right now.
It's like 4-0 Mitchell, right?
You know Mitchell plays Super Street Fighter 4 more than Marvel.
Cammy wins.
He studies.
Are you ready?
He plays wuzzes.
Yeah.
This is match point for Mitchell. I don't know if Jay really cares about Super anymore. He doesn't. He's honest. He's always been honest. But don't worry. I'm telling you, 2 weeks, guys. 26. Marvel. I got it for you guys. You guys ready? We got singles. It's going to be on Xbox. That was
good Xbox.
Yeah, it was a lot of controversy going, oh my god, Jay's mad. He's not going to go out with a fight.
I'm not even a Marvel player, and that was bothering me when I put it on PS.
No, I was actually watching it, and it was like, it was slowing down.
Two sentinels on screen, it's like, I think if you have 2 sentinels on screen, your Xbox should red ring. But, you know, that's just me.
Because I remember when we standardized, you know, PlayStation for the community.
Yeah.
And when one of your tournaments a year and a half ago was like, what do you guys want, PlayStation or Xbox? I wanted Xbox. But, you know, it was just easier for everybody.
Like
and we made it for PlayStation. And when Marvel came out, people were complaining. Left and right. You know, top players, you know, like scrub players. Thinking they know about frame data. They know about this and that, you know? Jay is not going to go home without a win.
That's the thing, too, like West Coast Warzone runs on Xbox, but it's the closest thing to the arcade, apparently.
Okay.
And then it's also the cheapest system. But
the only thing I don't like about Xbox is the big-ass power supply, but the thing is...
you don't want to carry that thing around. But the thing is, PS3,
everybody has a PS3, and there's abundant of it.
Man, and it's so easy to carry.
So what do you think Evo's going to do? They're going to keep it with PS3?
I think they will, because I don't think they don't want to hassle switching around all the systems.
That is a good point.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I don't think they want to and they don't want to risk like maybe something getting stolen. Like when they're switching up Xbox to PS3. Hey, we're like
They gotta spend a few grand just to do that.
Dude, man, so to me, they might not want to hassle switching the systems. You know what I mean? Unless they have it set up already. It's probably gonna be such a big venue anyway, so they'll have an Xbox over here.
Right.
But still, you know, that might come in.
So this is match point for Steinmania. His birthday is tomorrow. We'll be going to Cheetahs or Chippendales, whatever he wants to do. We're gonna go hang out and eat some sashimi.
No, back in the day when you could drink at Cheetos or Pacers, my dad used to be a bartender.
I know, I remember that back in '96.
I wasn't even born yet. Man.
And this is it, and Mitchell has defeated.
Cammy wins.
We're gonna smoke.